And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School athletic fields. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Girls Lacrosse on HCAM. Tom Happy here, John Ritz on camera, and we are moments away from the Senior Day ceremony. As the players are lining up, the speakers out at midfield, so let's send you down to field level for the Senior Day ceremony for Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse.
Right, yeah. That's a little great.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Hopkinton High School for this afternoon's girls lacrosse game versus the visiting Norwood Mustangs. Prior to today's game, we'd like to take the opportunity to recognize our 4 seniors prior to their final home game here at Hopkinton High School. Our first senior, Jessie Ionelli, accompanied by her family, her dad David, her mom Kelly, her brother Michael, sister Hannah, and brother Jack. Our next senior, Elizabeth Liu, and her mom Susan, dad Mike, and sister Haley. And our final senior, number 15, Acadia McDonald, accompanied by her dad, Avery. their photos. Congratulations again to Acadia, Elizabeth, Jesse, and Meg.
And do you need yours back?
No, we made a bunch of copies.
All right, perfect.
We also want to recognize, but not mess with their warm-ups, the Norwood seniors, so feel free to stay there. Just keep warming up. Our team will bring you over a flower. But the Norwood Mustangs also have 10 seniors as part of today's game. Here's number 5, Reese Barnett.
Woo!
Number 10, Dory Fios. Number 11, Ellie Steve. Number 13, Madeline Barry. Number 16, Isabella Lorette. Number 19, Alana Evans. Number 20, Cecilia Venditti. Number 21, Hope Ford. Number 22, Sam Green. And number 23, Sarah Welch. Best of luck to both teams this afternoon.
Coach, captains, please.
And there you have it. Classy move as always by Hopkinton, recognizing the Norwood seniors as well. As the Hillers, believe it or not, last week of the spring season. And this is just one of 3 games that they have left. This is their last home game of the season. And then later this week, they'll be on the road in Holliston on the 26th, then at Ashland on the 27th. But we are just moments away from the start of this game. So we will step aside for now, but we will be back very soon with Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. And we are ready for Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Hillers 4-11 on the season, Norwood 8-7. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera, and we should have a good TVL large battle here today between a good Norwood team and a very much improving Hopkinton team. Hopkinton, young team, as you saw during the Senior Day festivities. They only have 4 seniors on the roster. Jesse Iannelli, Meg McCarran, Elizabeth Lau, and Acadia McDonald. But they have gotten better and better as the season has gone on. And we are underway in the first half. 25 minutes on the clock. And it's Norwood ball as they work right to left across your screen. Over along the far side, pass to Cecilia Venditti. Venditti with it, sends it over. Norwood just looking to set up shop as Allie Steves with it now. And it's knocked out of her net. Battle for it, back and forth we go. It's picked up by the Hillers, Meg McCarran. And that's sent up to Michaela Scanovan. Here goes Scanovan towards the net. Takes a shot, and it's a goal. The Hillers strike first. 1 minute and 1 second in. Meg McCarran and Emma Dacey teaming up for that score. That's certainly a good start for the Hillers. And that is going to be key against this Norwood team, who is a good shooting team. Get on the board early and often. As Norwood trying to work it out of their zone. Hope Ford sends it up. Along the far side of the field. Pass over by Reen. And now here comes Bridget Sopel. Or it's Bridget Sopley, excuse me, sends it back. Trying to close in. And it was knocked out. We'll get a reset. Norwood will have it. Olivia Lodge with the free pass over to her left to Dory Theos. Around the net they go. Trying to close in. And Olivia Naughton boxed out. There was some contact, so it stays with Norwood. There is the shot and a save. Olivia Naughton on the shot. A good save by Marissa Smith, the goaltender. Your goalie matchup is Marissa Smith versus Kaylee Brown for Norwood. Norwood trying to get it away from the Hillers as they are driving in again. Jamie Arena with it. Sends it up, loose ball. And swept towards the net, picked up by the keeper, Kaylee Brown. Hillers doing a pretty good job at attacking here in these early minutes. Reese Barnett with it. Now Forrest trying to bring it in. There's a shot deflected. Another good save there. Iannelli sending it up the far side. Now with it is Bouvier. Picked up along the sideline by Turigny. Now to Scanovan. Michaela Scanovan sends it over to Sinead Herr. Now to Bouvier. Along the far side, Cooper. And Hillers trying to open something up in front of the net. Just over 4 minutes into action. And there's a shot deflected away. Emma Dacey got that shot off. Hillers on the attack, Bouvier. Sends it over. Scanovan. Over to Hayward. Hayward closing in. Shot, score! But wait, did it count? We did have a flag. Nope, it was picked up. It's 2-0 Hillers. So Michaela Scanovan, the captain, coming through. At 20:21 left to go in the first. How about that? A 2-0 lead for the Hillers. Opening up in style on Senior Day. Katie McDonald in the face-off circle. Up against number 9, who's unlisted, but I believe I just heard her name is Allie, so we'll go with that. Trying to drive in. Behind the net, Arena. Closes in, takes the shot, it's a score. Jamie Arena makes it 3-0 Hillers. Comes at 20:04 left to go in the first. And a great start for Hopkinton. Off the face-off now. Flung into Norwood territory, picked up by Hayward. Hayward sends it up. Dacey closing in, takes it back out. Hillers trying to open it up. Dacey with it, sends it over. Oh no, she still has it. And Hillers being patient, waiting for that opportunity to strike. Scanovid brings it around, takes the shot, it's a goal. Michaela Scanovid goes top shelf. 4-0 lead at 19:18 left in the first half. Well, it is a nice day out there. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Sunny skies. And so far, a good day for the Hillers on Senior Day. And we'll have the boys lacrosse Senior Day for you tomorrow night. At 6:45, they take on Holliston. Jamie Arena driving in. Some nice lacrosse action under the lights. And then on Friday, a double dose of Hillers action here on the turf. We'll have boys lacrosse, followed by the softball senior night as they take on Ashland under the lights right here on the turf. That game will be a 6:45 start. Knocked down, picked up along the near side. Samantha Reen with it. Samantha Reen also a member of the Norwood State Championship contending girls basketball team. They had a great season. Jessie Iannelli trying to take it out. Up to Hayward now. Dacey. Trying to close in her. Her flying up the field. Takes the shot. It's a save. Good look there by her. But a nice save by Kaylee Brown. Driving up now is Sopley. Sends it over to Lodge. Olivia Lodge. Now to Steves. Allie Steves was another member of that state championship contending girls basketball team. Up behind the net they go. That is Emily O'Connor with it. Sends it over. Sent out, shot, and a Norwood score. Good pass from Allie Steves. She finds Bridget Sopley, and it's a 4-1 game. That score comes at 17:04 left in the first half, makes it 4-1. Hiller's going to sub out a few. This should be a good back and forth battle here today. Up along the far side. Pass over by Arena. Trying to close in, she lost it. Turigny trying to pick it back up. Norwood recovers, picked up by Reen. Over to Ford. Hope Ford running into a bit of trouble behind the net. Sopley picks it up. Sopley going to take it upfield along the far side. Now here comes Olivia Lodge. Lodge over to Steves. Battle for it. And the Hillers recover. Picked up by Scanovan. She just avoids stepping out along the side. Gets it over. Hillers have it. Silva with it. Bella Silva, sophomore. And now Tarigny sends it over. Arena. Over to Tarigny. Back to Arena. Closing in, shot, and it is a score. Jamie Arena makes it 5-1 Hillers. And 15-14 left to go in the first half. That's a good job by the Hillers as they were able to quickly recover from the Norwood score. Off we go. Trying to pick it up is Sopley. Sent back over to Barnett. Barnett flings it over to the far side. Loose ball. And Olivia Lodge being contested by Meg McCarran. Able to pick it up. Over to Sopley. Bridget Sopley passes to her right. Set behind the net by Steves. Now with it is Forrest. Caroline Forrest. Pass over to an unlisted number 9. With it is Sopley. Now Lodge. Trying to close in. Good defense in front of the net by the Hillers, but there was some contact. So now Lodge will have the free shot. Sends it over to Martin. It'll stay with Norwood. Closing in. Shot and a save. Good save there by Marissa Smith off the shot from Natalie Martin. She sends it up. Norwood recovers. Picked up by Olivia Naughton. Trying to close in. There's a shot and a score. It's going to be Caroline Forrest making a 5-2 game. Good score there for Norwood. At 13:03 left to go here in the first half. Off the face-off. Hillers have it. Picked up by Scanovan. Scanovan sends it out to Silva. Now Laura Mosier with it. Closing in. Shot, and it was just wide. Up the field, loose ball, picked up by Norwood. Number 9 with it. Hillers have it. Emma Dacey. Driving in. Jamie Arena being contested. Sends it in front, and a score. Emma Dacey pops it in. Great feed from Arena to Dacey. It comes at 11:54 left. And the Hillers, a nice job striking right back. Into Hillers territory. And it'll stay with it'll go over to Hopkinton rather, along the far side, out of play. Sopley tried to take it in. Approaching 11 minutes left to go in the first half, a 6-2 Hillers lead. Picked up along the nearest side by Barnett. Driving in. Sends it over. Steves. Or make that Forrest rather, and she is going to pop it in. Caroline Forrest with her second goal of the game. Back and forth we go. Comes at 10:47 left to go in the half to make it a 6-3 game. And on the face-offs, I need her up against Meredith Cannon. We'll do it again. Here comes Norwood. Steve's with it. Pass over by Sopley. Behind the net now. Pass over to Natalie Martin. Norwood trying to open things up in front. With it is Olivia Naughton. Swoops it over to Martin. Knocked out. It'll stay with Norwood. Some contact there. Natalie Martin set to drive in. trying to get it out in front, a little high on the pass. Norwood able to retain possession. Steves trying to close in. Sends it out to Forrest. A battle for it now along the sideline. Out of play it goes. It'll stay with Norwood. Hillers defending the front of the net well. Not giving a whole lot of open looks, and there's a great block out in front off the Bridget Sopley shot. A battle for it now, and the Hillers have it. Picked up by Acadia McDonald, who had the great block, and the captain takes it up the near side. Here she goes. Sends it over. Now Dacey. Out to Hayward. And the Hillers going to pass it around. Bella Silva. Now Saneed Her. On the near side, Hayward. Behind the net they go. Out to Hayward goes Dacey. Driving in. Shot. Score! Emily Hayward off a nice Emma Dacey pass. That'll make it a 7-3 Hillers lead at 7:36 left to go in the first half. Well, the Hillers certainly not looking like a team that's 4-11 today. Yeah, I think the future is very bright for this girls lacrosse team. They had a lot of young players coming into the season that certainly developed very much as the season went on. Jamie Arena along the far side. Scanovan. Pass over by Hayward. Dacey. Contested in front. And contact drawn. Dacey gonna rush in. Here she goes. Boxed out and underhands it in. Well, she had defenders over the top, so she went with the underhand, and it worked out. That makes it a 8-3 Hillers lead at 6:43 left in the first half. That's the second goal of the game by Dacey. She also has an assist to her credit. Actually, that's her third goal. So she has the hat trick. Hayward. Hiller's doing a great job at controlling the ball. Scanovan over to her. Dacey. Out in front, shot, and it's put in. Saneed Her. Comes at 6:11 left to go in the first half. Makes it a 9-3 Hiller lead. Well, Saneed Her is somebody that could very much possibly be one of the captains next year. It's going to go to Norwood. Officials positioning the players as Lodge sends it up. Martin. Steves with it. Now behind the net. Picked up by Naughton. Forrest. Sent out to Cannon. Now back to Lodge. Olivia Lodge sends it over to Sopley. Pass now to Martin. And Norwood looking for an entrance in. Having a tough time. And that shot was deflected and taken by the Hillers. Her with it. Loose ball. Yeah, it's picked up by Martin. Pass back by Steves. And now it's loose once again. Steves gets in there. And it's swiped away by the Hillers. Turigny. Scanovan with it. Sends it out to Bouvier. Her, the long pass over to Dacey. Dacey just misses her target. Hayward, who's going to get there. Hayward picks it up. Driving in. Out in front. And it's going to be taken back out by Turigny. Out in front now. And a good battle out in front of the net. It will go to Norwood with the contact call. 3:45 and counting left to go in the first half. A 9-3 Hiller lead. And it's flung up and stolen away. There's a shot, and it's in. Jamie Arena strikes again. Oh, nice interception there by Jamie Arena. She pops it in at 3:32 left to go in the first half. She has 3 goals today, so a nice hat trick for Jamie Arena. Hiller's with it. Cinnied her, sends it over. Scanovan now. And they're going to go behind the net again. Hayward. This has worked out, this rotation they got going. It has, I think, thrown these Norwood defenders off guard a little bit. Scanovan to Bouvier. Hayward sends it back, or Dacey rather. Out in front, shot, and that is popped in. I believe that was Emma Dacey with the goal. The Hillers trying to take control. An 11-3 lead at 3:32 left to go in the first half. Well, the Hillers, nice pair of goals within seconds of each other. Here goes Forrest. And she's going to take a quick shot. It's deflected. Hillers have it. Good save there by Smith as her picked it up. Pass up by Dacey. Arena with it. Scanovan over to Bouvier. Her sends it behind. Around the net they go. Arena. Trying to get it out in front. It's deflected. Norwood takes it away. Picked up by Sopley. I'm being told it's Sopel. Bridget Sopel. Behind the net. Over to Allie Steves. Naughton and Steves passing back and forth behind the net. Norwood going to try to open things up. Coming around, turned away. Another good save there. Stays with Norwood. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Hillers off to a nice 11-3 lead. Closing in, Steves. Takes it in, takes a shot, and puts it in. An 11-4 game. Allie Steves strikes for Norwood. And 1:32 left to go in the first half. In the face-off circle, it is Sinead Herr up against Caroline Forrest. Knocked away and taken away. Here comes Steves. Over to Cannon. Naughton with it. Passes to Steves to her right. Out in front now. Loose ball. Hillers have it. Picked up by Sinead Herr. Herr rushing up the field with under a minute left. Scanovan. Now Hayward. Going to try to close in. And that shot deflected. Hillers maintain possession, picked up by Bouvier. Scanovan sends it over to Herr. Now to Torigny. And it's deflected. Picked up by Arena. We'll get a reset here. That was a good job by Jamie Arena swiping that away to keep it in Hillers' possession. Hopkinton certainly doing a good job at controlling the tempo of this game. Arena sends it out. Scanovan looking for a shot, perhaps. Spins around the defender, takes it, and makes it. Michaela Scanovan, the captain, makes it 12-4 Hillers. At 7 seconds left to go in the first half. Just a great half by the Hillers. Five seconds left. Norwood, no, Hillers have it. Taken away by Bouvier. And that'll do it for the first half. But the Hopkinton Hillers coming out on Senior Day in style. They lead it at the half. 12-4 over Norwood. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. And welcome back to Hopkinton High School. We are just about ready for the second half. It was pretty much a perfect first half for the Hillers. They got things started off early, going up 4-0 at one point, and really controlled the tempo of the entirety of the first half, and ended up outscoring Norwood 12-4. So the Hillers in control for the moment, and we'll see if they can keep doing what they did in that first half. Bouvier sends it over. Picked up by Acadia McDonald. Scandavin sends it up. Hillers now working right to left across your screen. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera. Happy to be with you for Girls Varsity Lacrosse Senior Day action. Arena sends it out. Loose ball picked up by Dacey. Now to Scandavin. Trying to close in as Torigny will send it over. And no need to rush here for the Hillers. Take your time and just look for that opportunity as this pass a little long. Battle for it now. And it's picked up by the Hillers as Bouvier briefly picked it up. Now it's knocked back down. And now picked up by Torigny. Sent over to Torigny. Now Scandavin. Scandavin gonna try to close in. And she's boxed out as she takes it behind the net. The Hillers were 4-11 coming into this game. They certainly look better than a 4-11 team, that's for sure. They have really improved as the season has went on. And they are leading this game against a good 8-7 Norwood team. Knocked down by Steves and picked up. Along the near side, and Scandavin able to get the stick in there. Picked up now by Sopley. Sends it up towards Lodge. Picked up by Naughton. Trying to close in. Sod sends it over to Sopley. Now with it is Venditti closing in. Sends it behind the net. Both of these teams have pretty busy weeks. Both teams have 3 games this week, Hopkinton and Norwood. Steve's with it. After today, the Hillers will be at Holliston on the 26th and at Ashland on the 27th. Closing in, there's a shot and a score by Olivia Naughton. Norwood not going away so fast. It's a 12-5 game. That score comes at 21-11 left to go in the second half. Well, you got to keep your foot on the gas pedal if you're the Hillers. This Norwood team, they can strike fast. And pulled down by Bouvier. Sent back to Lou. Pass up by her. Dacey taking it up the far side. Sends it over. With it now is Turigny. Pass over by Scanovan. Hayward over to her. Long pass, pulled down by Dacey. Up behind the net now, Arena. Arena trying to decide where to go with it. Now taking it out is Bouvier. Behind the net. Sent out by her. And there's a shot. And it's deflected away. Good save there off the Dacey shot. Kaylee Brown making the stop. Ooh, there's a push. That's going to draw a whistle. Her and Sopley getting a little physical there. Sent up to Reen. Samantha Reen has it knocked out. With it is Scanovan. Hillers leading 12-5. Loose along the far side. And out of play it goes. It's going to go to Norwood. Naughton with it. Now the Hillers get it back. Picked up by Bouvier. Over to Turigny. Scanovan. Out of Hayward. Back out to Scanovan. Mosier. And the Hillers, you see, they're not rushing. They're going to pass as much as possible, try to burn clock. They lead by 7, no reason to rush. But Arena has a good opportunity here and takes advantage of it and makes it 13-5. Jamie Arena pops it in. The score comes at 18:21 left to go here in the second half. Off the face-off, it's Bouvier in there for the Hillers. And Bouvier nearly pulls it down, still loose. And the Hillers get it. Bouvier picks it up. Nice job on the face-off against Caroline Forest. Here comes the Hillers. With it is Mosier. Turigny. Back out to Mosier. Sent across. Pass over by Bouvier. Mosier with it. And Arena now. Out in front, shot, score! Arena with a nice pass to Emma Dacey, who pops it in. That comes at 17:26 left to go here in the second half. Bouvier in the face-off circle. And a nice fling to Mosier. Up the near side, Silva. Along the far side, Arena. Over to Dacey. Out in front to Silva. With it is Turigny. Trying to close in, Mosier. And it's back over to Hayward. And it looks like it'll be Jamie Arena out of the free position. She's dangerous, takes the shot, and rips it right in. Jamie Arena with her second score of the half. Makes it a 15-5 game, and the running clock is in effect. If you're leading by 10 or more, you'll get that running clock in the second half. And the Hillers in charge, up by 10. Rachel Bouvier on the face-off. Up against Caroline Forrest, and Hillers win another one. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry, Norwood has it. Here goes Lodge. There's a shot, and some good retaliation there. Olivia Lodge gets Norwood within 9. So the running clock is no longer in effect for now. Clock stopped at 15:25. Caroline Forrest up against Rachel Bouvier. Rachel Bouvier, just a freshman, has been a tremendous asset to this team, and she will be a fun player to watch over the next few years. Hillers Norwood softball in action over at Norwood High School. At last check, it was the bottom of the first and a scoreless game. The JV team just about to get started up here. Bouvier along the far side. Arena. Over to Mosier, out in front now, Turigny. Knocked out, picks it back up. Up behind the net, sent out. Mosier picks up the loose ball. Well, if you're the Hillers, you just hang on to it. Burn some of that clock. You're up by 9. No reason to rush anything. Loose ball. And Norwood gets it back. Picked up by Barry. On the far side. Allie Steves sends it up. Battle for it. And here comes Lodge. Closing in quickly. Shot in. Norwood trying to work their way back in. Second straight goal from Olivia Lodge. Makes it 15-7 at 14:14 left to go. Bouvier up against Forrest. Battle for it. Hillers have it. Picked up by Laura Mosier. Mosier, another freshman who's going to be very exciting to watch the next few years. Bouvier sends it over. Arena. Up behind the net now. Her correction. That was Torigny. Sometimes it's tough to see on the far side. Arena. Trying to close in and boxed out for an out. Sends it over to Mosier, and it's knocked out. Hillers maintain. Picked up by Bouvier. Out in front. And nearly found her way around the defender there. Arena. Mosier closing in, and I don't know if that one's going to count. It will, I don't believe that will count. There was some contact there. And it will not. It goes over to Norwood. And Mosier got a little too aggressive there, trying to get in front of the net. Here comes Sopel. Sent over to Martin. Natalie Martin rushing in. Takes it behind. Coming around, shot in. 3 straight goals from Norwood. They are slowly working their way back into this game. It's a 15-8 score now at 12:15 left to go. Well, if you're the Hillers, you got to be careful here. You certainly don't want to let Norwood get too many more goals and work their way right back into this game. Still plenty of time left. So need her in the face-off circle. Up against Caroline Forrest. Her wins it that time. Here she goes. She has wheels. We'll take it around. Torigny. Sends it out. Out in front, there's a shot. And a goal by Emma Dacey. Hayward feeds Dacey. Dacey feeds the net. And that is just what the Hillers needed. Makes it a 16-8 Hillers lead at 11:38 left to go. Good response by Hopkinton. You had a little bit of a cold stretch, gave up 3 goals, but you get right back into it. And battle for it. It's going to go to Norwood. With it is Lodge. Behind the net now. Forrest. Loose ball. Battle for it. It was a pretty good battle there by Steves and Dacey. Hillers end up with it. Rushing up the field, Arena. Briefly knocked out, picks it back up. Her sends it over to Silva. Now to Dacey. Around the net they go. Torigny to Scanovan. Along the far side. Sent over to Dacey. Out in front, Hayward, shot, goal! Emily Hayward and Emma Dacey. What a combo they have been in this game. And that makes it a 17-8 score. 10:24 left to go. The Hillers right back up by 9. Emma Dacey, Emily Hayward, 2 juniors who you'll see back next season. I'm sure they are potential options for captain as well. Along the near side, Sopel sends it up to Naughton. Out in front, closing in, and the shot deflected away. Good defense by the Hillers on the Olivia Lodge shot. I believe that was Meg McCarran who got the block. Just under 10 minutes left to go here in this game. Hillers up by 9. Forrest sends it over to Lodge. Trying to take it around. Good battle here between Lodge and Hayward. Sopel. Back to Forrest. Now coming in. With it is Forrest. Trying to close in. There's a shot and it's put in. Bridget Sopel. (17-9) Hillers at 8:59 left. Some quick scoring by both sides in the second half. It's a 5-5 second half. Well, Norwood certainly showing that they adjusted some things defensively, and they are going neck and neck with the Hillers. Here comes Lodge. Obviously, if you're Norwood, you're not going to take as much time to get those shots off. You're going to try to rush it in and try to get back into this game. Some contact drawn by Olivia Naughton. She's going to come out of free position. There she comes. Shot turned away. Norwood maintains possession. Sopel sends it behind the net. Over to Forrest. There's a good save there by Marissa Smith, the junior goalkeeper. Martin. Natalie Martin sends it to her left. Sent behind the net by Leanne Sod. Forrest sends it back out to Martin. Closing in on 7.5 minutes left to go. Loose ball. It's going to go Hiller's way. Sent down by McCarran. And a loose ball. It'll go to the Hillers. Sent up over to her. Her flings it up. Torigny. Back to Hayward. Now Scanovan. Along the far side now. Dacey. Hayward. Driving in, lost it, picks it back up. And a little too much mustard on that pass towards Bella Silva. She's able to pick it up along the far sideline. Hayward. Over to Dacey. And she's going to hang on to it. Hillers aren't going to take a shot at this point unless they see a really good opportunity. They're going to try to burn that clock. Loose ball. Picked up by Scanovan. Under 6 minutes left to go. Hillers maintaining a 8-point lead. Hayward to Dacey. Out in front. And Sanid Her will take it around. Jamie Arena. Behind the net she goes. Scanovan. And this is a great possession by the Hillers because they are burning a lot of time off the clock, and now they're going to get a goal. Emily Hayward pops it in. That makes it 18-9, 5:13 left to go. And Emily Hayward racking up the goals today. And also the assists, a lot of assists for Hayward. That Hayward-Dacey combination has been deadly for Norwood. Or against Norwood, I should say. Bouvier with it. Sends it over. Mosier. Trigny behind the net. Hayward with it. Sends it over to her. Now Scanovan. Hillers on Operation Burn Clock. 4:35 and counting. Dacey with it. Sends it over. Picked up by her. Sends it out. Shot. And that is in by Bouvier. And we have a running clock as the Hillers are back up by 10. Comes at 3:55 left to go. And the Hillers playing in their last regular season home game, senior day. And they are having themselves quite a day here against Norwood. Steves with it. Taking it up for the Mustangs. She's going to try to get a quick shot off. Over to Naughton. Lodge. Closing in. Swoops it back over to Sopel. Now to Naughton. Knocked down, taken away by McDonald. Katie McDonald sends it up. Scanovan. Two and a half minutes left to go. Norwood has it. Here comes Steves. Here goes Caroline Forrest. Sends it over. And that was a good look. But it was picked up by Lodge, and she swoops it in. Clock stopped at 2:15 left to go. And 19-10 score. And Norwood will need some very quick goals to try to get back into this one. So need her up against Caroline Forrest, which quick goals have not been too common today. The Hillers have played great defensively as well. Here goes Forrest. And she makes me eat my words as she puts it in. 19-11, 2:04 left to go. That goal coming just 11 seconds after the previous goal for Norwood. Bouvier. And Norwood has it. Trying to close in, Forrest. She lost it, picks it back up. Under 2 minutes left to go. Naughton sends it out. Closing in. Shot deflected and a save. Marissa Smith with the save. And she's going to hang on to it as long as possible. Gets it out to McDonald. And the Hillers, they're just going to try to burn the clock here. Scanovan sends it up to Rigney. Was looking to go in front of the net with it. It's taken away. And Hillers get it back. Her with it. Sent behind. Arena sends it out. Shot. Goal. Torigny. Good setup by Arena. And Torigny pops it in. Lily Torigny, a junior. Jamie Arena, also a junior. Two players that will be back on the team next year, or at least we expect them to be. And they will be key pieces. I think after this season, this team's going to take a big step up next year. They got a lot of great talent coming back. A 20-11 game, 56 seconds left. Forrest sends it over. Steves. Now rushing up the field, Martin. Closing in, and it's a save. Good save there by the junior keeper, Smith, and we have some contact. That'll draw a whistle. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Sunny to her. Loose ball. Battle for it, good battle. Swiped up the field by Naughton. 10 seconds left. Scanovan gonna rush in. Takes it, makes it. Michaela Scanovan will put the running clock back in motion, and that will expire the time. And the Hopkinton Hillers come out on senior day and take down Norwood by a final score of 21-11. A very exciting win by this Hillers team that just got better and better as the season went on and continues to improve. And they'll have 2 more road games to close out this season. But it was certainly fun watching this Hiller girls lacrosse team throughout the season just get better and better. A lot of great young talent that will be back next season. and the 4 seniors who will be leaving, and likely their last home game. Jesse Iannelli, Elizabeth Lau, Acadia McDonald, and Meg McCarron will certainly be missed, but they have a couple more games to close out the 2021-2022 spring sports season. But the Hillers are victorious today over Norwood by a final score of 21-11. The Hillers improved to 5-11. Norwood falls to 8-8. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. We thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.